Yeah, seeing this movie after Star Wars just made this movie all the more worse. Hey everyone, welcome to the review. Here's my review for the movie Collateral Beauty. Collateral Beauty stars Will Smith, Edward Norton, Helen Mirren, Keira Knightly, Pena and Naomie Harris, and this movie is directed by David Frankel, who did great movies like Marley and Me, Hope Springs, and The Devil Wears Prada, three movies that I really enjoy. Now he's directing this movie called Collateral Beauty, and basically from the trailers, this movie is about a guy who loses his daughter, and basically he writes three letters to hope, love, and death, and all that stuff, you know, and basically he gets visited by, in human form, three spirits that represent hope, love, death, and all that stuff, and yeah, basically they are there to guide him through life and stuff, and help him get over the death of his daughter. That is what the trailers are telling you what this movie is about. And from the trailers, this movie didn't look anything that great. It looked a little preachy, a little melodramatic, a little overly sentimental. I knew I probably wasn't gonna like this movie, but I was kind of interested in seeing it because it looked original. It looked very fresh, original. It's kind of a cool and unique idea for a movie. And I love Will Smith, and I love almost all the actors and actresses in this movie. So I gave this movie a chance. I saw it just after Rogue One, so I was pumped, yeah, after Rogue One. And then after this, I was really, really bummed out. This movie is a real bummer. This movie absolutely sucks. I hated this movie, like, fucking a lot. This movie is insulting. Again, the trailers, I'm gonna say this right now, the trailers, they lie to you. That is not what this movie is about. Will Smith is barely the lead character. Him and Edward Norton are almost like the lead characters, and this movie is so selfish and distasteful and unlikable that I hated everything about it. Will Smith is the only good thing about this movie, and I don't know if he is enough to save this movie from being a total piece of shit. This movie, I despised this movie so much. I hated it. I really did. Really, the story of this movie is about basically what I told you, what the synopsis is, and what the trailers tell you. All bullshit. Will Smith in this movie, he doesn't actually get visited by spirits or anything. You know, he gets visited by actors, hired by Edward Norton. Yeah, because they want to hire these actors because Will Smith's writing these letters. So basically, they hire these actors to pretend, and they want to make Will Smith look like he's crazy so he can be out of this business and stuff. You know, friendship. What? This movie is so manipulative with its marketing. This movie is so manipulative and just so distasteful that I hated it. I really hope nobody goes to pay money to see this movie, because this movie is trying to tell you that it's this loving, endearing, inspirational, heartwarming, emotionally hard-hitting film, and it's not. It's this very distasteful, unlikable, disgusting, unoriginal movie. I despised this movie. I hated it with a passion. Every scene of this movie, I wanted it to end. I'm ashamed that this great director directed this anus of a movie. I'm ashamed that these amazing actors and actresses played in this atrociousness of a film. Will Smith, again, is giving it his all, but my God, the script is so bad, it's not even a point of even trying. So at least the other actors, none of them are bad, but they're not good. They're not even trying. They're all phoning it in. Honestly, Will Smith should have just done the same. I think they all knew that this movie was a stupid piece of shit movie, and they all just did it for a paycheck. Well, yeah, Will Smith, you tried, but this movie is still terrible. Sorry, buddy. Yes, this is another movie Will Smith played in. He stole the whole movie. Yes, like Suicide Squad, and now like this, he stole the whole movie. This movie absolutely sucks. Yeah, I know a lot of people probably think I'm being too cynical or too mean about this movie. You probably saw the trailers. You're like, oh, this movie looks like a very heartwarming film. It's not. It's really not. This movie's not meant for anybody. If you want to go see this movie and watch a very emotional, hard-hitting film, this movie isn't that. Do you know the stuff about his daughter? That's barely in the movie. This movie is just a very unlikable movie. This movie is just so unlikable. And then what makes it even more unlikable and even more manipulative, this movie's trying to trick you and saying that's this powerful, emotionally hard-hitting movie. And it's not. It's just doing that to get your money. This movie is just trying to trick you and rob you of your money, so please do not fall for it, and please do not spend your money and go see this movie. So yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give the movie Collateral Beauty a 1 out of 10. This is hands down one of the worst movies I have seen. This movie. This is one of the few movies right there with Shut In and Norm of the North that just pissed me off more than any movie this entire year. It's right there with Norm of the North and Shut In. I know there's probably some people that might fall for this movie and like it. I hated this movie. Yes, I know Will Smith's performance should be enough to make this movie maybe a 2 out of 10. No. My hatred for this movie just had to bring it down to a 1 out of 10. So yeah, this movie is absolutely terrible. One of the worst of the year. Please, do not spend your money and fall for the marketing and see this movie. It's terrible. Go see Star Wars instead. So yeah, that was my review for the movie Collateral Beauty. So yeah, in the comment section below, please tell me, what is the worst movie that stars a huge talented cast? This movie's right up there with New Year's Eve, but yeah, what is the worst movie that stars a huge cast, a talented cast? Comment below, let me know. Oh, and as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.